Hi everyone. Today's true crime video is about Caledonia Jane Doe, or Callie Jane Doe as she's sometimes referred to. This one hits pretty close to home for me because I actually grew up in a town near Caledonia, New York, where this takes place. The body of Caledonia Jane Doe was found on November 10th, 1979 in a field in the small rural town of Caledonia, New York, by a farmer named Harry Clements. She was shot once in the head and once in the back. She was petite and she had dyed brown hair. She was wearing an oversized red windbreaker, plaid shirt, and brown corduroy pants, and she had no form of identification on her. Caledonia Jane Doe had tan lines, which authorities said indicated that she may have traveled to New York from someplace with a warmer climate. She also had two cheap metal keychains that belonged to a brand that you could commonly find at throughway rest stops. She had those on her belt loop. She was also wearing a turquoise necklace, so authorities thought that she may have been from the Southwest because of that. After her body was discovered, police canvassed the region and they discovered that she had stopped for dinner at 8:30 the night before in the nearby town of Lima, which is only about 8 miles west of where her body was found. She was seen dining with a young man with curly hair and glasses who drove a tan station wagon, but nobody knew who he was or who she was. The Livingston County Sheriff, John York, was determined to find out who Callie Doe was and who killed her. He basically made this his career-long mission, and I've actually heard him speak about it. He just is so passionate about this case. But Sheriff York retired in 2013, and he would have to wait over 35 years before Callie Doe was identified. Around the time of Sheriff York's retirement, a woman in Florida named Laurel Noel decided to search Facebook for her old childhood friend from Brooksville, Florida. Laurel and her best friend, Tammy Jo Alexander, had run away together in 1978 when they were 15, and they hitchhiked to Los Angeles, but Laurel's parents found out and they flew them back home. And after that, they kind of lost touch, but Laurel did keep many letters that Tammy had written her during their teenage years. And one in particular was written on May 26, 1979, and it said, "I'm leaving next year, about next September. I gotta get married." And that was from Tammy Jo to her friend Laurel. 6 months later, Tammy was found dead in a western New York cornfield far from home. Laurel, of course, didn't know this, so she reached out to Tammy's older half-sister, Pamela Dyson, to see if she had Tammy's contact info. It was then that she learned that Tammy had left home sometime in 1979 and hadn't been heard from since. Pamela herself had left home at a young age to live with relatives, and she figured that Tammy had done the same to escape their mother, who abused prescription medications, and it was just a really volatile situation that neither girl really wanted to be in. But their mom really, I guess, doted on Tammy, so Pamela does believe that her mom filed a missing persons report, but that it may not have been taken seriously since Tammy had run away before. But there is no record of a missing persons case filed on Tammy. So Laurel encouraged Pamela to enter Tammy's information into the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, or NamUs, and Tammy's newly posted photo was seen by California accountant and Web Sleuths member Carl Koppelman. Carl, an amateur forensic artist who used software to enhance police images of unidentified victims and missing persons, had recently updated the sketch of Caledonia Doe, and he realized that she could be a match for Tammy. So he contacted authorities, and a DNA test was conducted, and it was shown that Caledonia Jane Doe was a genetic match to Pamela. And in January 2015, the now retired Sheriff York was able to help announce that Caledonia Doe finally had her name back. She was 16-year-old Tammy Jo Alexander from Florida. But Tammy's murderer has still not been found, nor has the young man she was seen dining with been identified. He is considered a suspect in this case. He is described as a white male between 5'8" and 5'9" tall. He was seen driving a tan station wagon, and he wore black wire-rimmed glasses. Police believe that the murder weapon he used was a .38 caliber handgun. Anyone with information is asked to please contact the FBI's toll-free tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI or the Livingston County Sheriff's Office at 1-844-LCSO-TIP. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any suggestions on cases you would like me to cover, you can leave them down below, and I would be happy to take a look. Take care.